tomorrow's voicemail. The first voicemail was from my own number, in my own voice, and stamped 8014 AM. Tomorrow. It said, "When the next message comes, don't listen to it." I played it 3 times. Everyone hates the sound of their recorded voice. It comes back thinner than it feels inside your skull. Mine always sounds congested and slightly bored, even when I'm not. This voice was different. It was still mine. Same flattened vowels, same faint click in my jaw between sentences. But it sounded as if I hadn't slept in days. Behind it, I could hear the low hum of my refrigerator and the soft double beep of my microwave clock being reset. Those were sounds from my apartment. I checked the timestamp again. Tomorrow, 8004 AM. I called my cell phone carrier during lunch. The representative told me timestamps sometimes went wrong when networks updated. She reset my voicemail and asked me to restart my phone. I did. The message remained. The next morning, at exactly 8014, another voicemail appeared without the phone ringing. I was standing in my kitchen, watching the coffee drip. The message was dated tomorrow. "Don't play the one you get tomorrow," my voice said. "I know you're listening because I listened." You're holding the blue mug. The handle is chipped. I looked down. The mug slipped in my hand, but I caught it. On the recording, somewhere in the background, my alarm began ringing. Not the default tone, mine. 3 low notes, then a pause. My voice whispered, "That's not my alarm anymore." The message ended. I didn't sleep much that night. I left my phone charging in the living room and used an old clock beside my bed. At 8:14 the next morning, I heard the voicemail alert through the wall. I waited until I was dressed for work. Then I listened. "Don't take your usual train," my voice said. It was breathing faster now. "Take the next one. And tomorrow, when the message arrives, delete it without playing it. Please." That's the choice that matters. There was a public address announcement behind the voice, muffled words. Brakes scraping against rails. Then I heard myself say, farther from the phone, "I don't remember recording this." I took the later train. Nothing happened on either train. There were no delays, no accidents, nothing on the news. I arrived 12 minutes late and told my manager I had overslept. She looked at me strangely. "You called 20 minutes ago," she said. "You already told me." I checked my recent calls. There was an outgoing call to the office at 8031. I'd been standing alone on the platform at 8031. The following morning, I watched the phone change from 8013 to 8014. The notification appeared. New voicemail. My thumb hovered over delete. For almost a minute I did nothing, then I pressed play. The message began with silence. Not empty silence. Apartment silence. Pipes in the wall. A truck passing outside. The refrigerator motor shutting off. My own breathing was close to the microphone. "You took the later train," my voice said. "You still listened." I did too. A long pause followed. "Tonight, you'll wake up on the couch at 2006. The television will be on. Don't check your call history. Go back to bed. And don't listen tomorrow." The recording ended with the sound of my front door locking. That night, I woke on the couch at 2006. The television showed a menu screen. I didn't remember turning it on. My shoes were beside the couch, neatly placed together. The room smelled like cold coffee. I checked my call history. There were 7 calls to my own number. Each lasted exactly 1 minute. I don't remember making them. The next message arrived at 8014. My voice sounded closer now, almost pressed against my ear. "You checked," it said. "Stop doing what I did." There was a dry swallow. I thought the messages were predicting my choices. They aren't. They're remembering them. I listened without moving. "Tomorrow, put the phone in a drawer before 8014. Don't touch it until noon. If you hear your alarm, ignore it. You didn't set one. The message cut off. The next morning, I put the phone in my desk drawer at work. At 8:14, my alarm sounded inside it. 3 low notes. A pause. 3 low notes. I sat with both hands flat on the desk. The alarm stopped. Then from inside the drawer, my own voice said, "Please." The voicemail had started playing by itself. My co-workers didn't look up. At noon, there was no new message listed, but when I checked the deleted folder, I found one dated tomorrow. In it, I was crying very quietly, not sobbing, just speaking through the careful breaths of someone trying not to be heard. "I'm losing the mornings," my voice said. "You will too. It starts with small things. Coffee you don't remember making, calls you don't remember answering, then whole conversations. Don't listen tomorrow. There's still a difference between you and me, but every message makes it smaller." I deleted it. A second later, it returned. For the next day, I kept my phone turned off. At 8014, the black screen lit up. One voicemail, tomorrow's date. I pressed play because, by then, not knowing felt worse. My voice was calm again. Exhausted, but calm. "This is the last one," it said. In the background, someone was moving through my apartment, opening drawers, running water, setting my chipped blue mug beside the sink. I can't leave another message. Tomorrow, I won't know which side of it I'm on. The voice paused. Then it said, "You're going to think you've won because no more messages will come." The recording ended. No message came the next day. None came the day after that. But this morning, I found milk in the cupboard and my keys in the refrigerator. My manager thanked me for finishing work I had never seen. My neighbor mentioned our conversation in the elevator last night. I told him I had stayed home. He said, "I know." I opened my voicemail again. The last message was still there, but the timestamp no longer said tomorrow. It said yesterday. And I can't remember yesterday at all. That's where the story ends. But you know how it is. Some things never really end. If it sent a chill down your spine, leave a like and let someone else lose sleep too. Subscribe to the channel. I have many more stories waiting to be told once you turn off the lights.